and welcome to your daily dose of winning. Hello, what's happening? Yes, it's morning. Usually whatever. It's your daily dose of winning. Lean into this day. It's Wednesday. It's hump day for some. For me, it's technically my Saturday because I'm off tomorrow. Normally I'm off today, but I'm not. No worries. We're going to go in. We got intentions. We're going to lean into those intentions. We're going to make some money today. Right? Got it. But, little word, daily dose of winning. This guy's on his tractor and is going to back out into me. Anyway, as you see, I'm on my way to work. But, how can you win today? What can you win today? What in your life what step can you take to win at one little thing today? Victory in one thing. Short story. Tell a little story. So one of my bosses told me, hey, you're having a bad week, you're having a bad month, whatever the case may be, I want you to start doing one thing for me. And I was like, what's that? He says, make your bed every morning. Get up and make your bed. I was like, what? Okay, fine, whatever. So the next morning I got up and I made my bed. Now, let me break down what happened that day that I made my bed. I accomplished one thing. And in the end, spoiler alert, at the very end of the day, I was still alive. Now, that day, I made my bed. I drove myself to work. I went across the parking lot to the mechanic shop and said, listen, I need my car to get inspected. Can you please inspect my car? Sure, no problem. 45 minutes, hour later, hour and a half later, by the way, won't pass inspection. Why? Well, the rack needs to be fixed. This needs to be fixed. Yada, yada, yada needs to be fixed. Blase, blase, blah. All in all, about $1,100 worth of work. Great. Money don't grow on trees. And it literally doesn't because it's cloth, not a paper. I was like... Anyway, came up with the money. Paid them. 5 o'clock that night. Literally drove 20 feet. Pulled my Jeep out. Parked it in front of the store again. Went about my business. It was all on video camera because I got a dash cam. Time for me to go home. Got my car, got my Jeep, driving home, doing about 55 in a 55, and a car passes me, and my hood slams open. Literally, my hood flipped open. Scared the living shit out of me. It was like wham! I was like, oh yeah! And I'm like trying to see because I just got passed by a car. Luckily, I was on surface streets and not the expressway, which would have freaked me out even worse because if it would have slammed open while I was next to a semi, I would have been dead. So I was like, and I'm looking in the crack. I pull over. You see me on my dash cam, which I actually went home and downloaded the footage. And it click, and it shut. Now, the day at the store had been a fiasco. I ended up paying $1,100 for a $40 inspection, and my hood flipped open and bent it. It didn't break the the windshield, thank God. But I was like, I'm never going to make my bed again. I accomplished one thing. I made my bed. Actually, I accomplished much more. I survived that day and I handled it like a boss. Yes, the day was stressful. I was so done. I was like, I am never making my bed again. Because I thought I correlated that with, okay, I accomplished one thing and the day tried to kill me and break me. But no, it didn't. I handled that day. That entire day was very stressful. Because I had to figure out rent was almost due, so I had to figure out where my rent money was going to come from and get my Jeep fixed so I could pass inspection so I could still drive the thing. Because, you can't drive your car if it doesn't pass inspection. Some of you might, and if you do, that's wrong. But anyway, I don't have the inspection sticker saying that it's inspected. I can't drive my vehicle. So I was like, But in the end, I survived the day. The stresses of the day, the hood flipping open, trying to find the money, I won because I was at the end of the day very angry, but at the same time relieved because I lived through it. Somebody might say, your hood flipped open. You didn't crash it. You ever done 55 miles an hour with your hood flip open? Let's do it and see. But anyway, went the next morning. They hooked it up for me. The guy was like, thank you so much because my line was a little off. Even though they did my alignment was a little off. They fixed that, and I said, listen, I got a bit of a problem. He went out and looked. He turned pale behind his mask because I was like, you think you can hook me up and help me out and fix my Jeep? My bent hood. Do you want to pull out any further there for room? And he was like, thank you for being so reasonable. And I told him point blank, I'm being reasonable because I don't have bail money. I just gave it all to you. Yesterday, when I paid for all this stuff. Apparently the guy, when he latched it, it didn't latch correctly, whatever the case may be. But they fixed it. They gave me a new hood. But I beat that day. I won that day. A lot of things happened. I look back, that day I was like, I'm never making my bed again. I was so just like, I'm done. I'm totally done. And it was over a period of time that incident just kind of, it was 2020. It just, the whole year was starting to culminate, just to accumulate its insane frustrations. You know what I'm saying? But I survived the day, even though I made my bed. I'll never make my bed again. Ever. I don't. I just get up, flip the covers back, and do what I got to do. Maybe I'll start. I don't know. There's bigger things, and that's a little win. But there's other things I can win at. I won that day because even though I went through all that crap, I still survived. I'm still here. And I'm still winning. So, remember, no matter what happens to you during the day, your day might stress you out. You might have a car accident. You might, anything could stop you from doing or succeeding or what you think is succeeding. Just remember one thing. All the stresses, they will pass. All the insanity, it will pass. If it's hard, if you don't understand something, if you want to get in the turning lane, or not, I guess. There's a turning lane there for a reason. Use it. All the things that stress you out, just remember, it'll pass. Good things will pass, bad things will pass, mediocre things will pass, everything will pass. No matter what you go through in life, it'll always just keep going. I'm still here. Over a year later, we're still good. Because like I said, that happened in 2020. This is 2022. I survived 2020. I survived 2021. I didn't get a t-shirt for that, though. Do I get a t-shirt for surviving 2020? I mean, we should all get a t-shirt for that, right? Because, that shit was just crazy. But anyway, yeah. So, just a little bit of daily dosing. You won. You woke up this morning, right? You're breathing still, right? I've started from nothing. I've restarted from nothing. And I'm here. You have something. You can do it too. Upgrade yourself. Upgrade your life. Live your dreams. Don't live in a dream. Live your dreams. You got that? Can we do that? All right. So, you've been listening to me now for over 8 minutes. I appreciate that. Good morning. Daily Dose of Winning. You guys are awesome. You're amazing. Don't ever forget that. Don't downgrade anything. Upgrade. Upgrade your life to meet your destiny. All right? Till tomorrow. Peace. Love you guys.